Once again, we at it again. And you know who's in the house with me? None other than Williams. What's going on, Will?
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's the topic. So hey, we've been riding on that for a minute.
Right, right.
It's
That
what's going on again?
right. And 17. We doing numbers with that.
I'm telling you, I
Huh.
kind of like it. I kind of like that, because there's always something to keep you going. It's the hottest topics, what's new going on, and it's
Right.
what's going on. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is.
Yeah, so really today, I mean, I guess you could say it wasn't really nothing new, but and in small factions it was some things new. I'll say it like that. Matter of
Right,
fact, let me start it off with the one we did last night. Now it was called Karma.
right.
Now I picked it because everybody goes through karma, but I guess some people listen to it and think you know you're speaking to them some type of way. I don't know.
Hmm.
Some people be in their feelings in the weirdest of ways, but
Right, right. But yeah, I seen. What I'm gonna say is that you know, when I speak from my perspective. I can't speak from nobody else's point of view, or speak through nobody's voice, or speak through nobody's eyes. So what I say, what I'm saying, it pertains to the way I look at certain things, and I ain't necessarily got to be, what I'm saying, right either. You know what I'm saying? I can be wrong at certain things, but at the same time, if somebody disagree with me, I'm willing to accept the disagreement too. You know what I mean?
right.
We can agree to disagree, but then at the same time, uh, don't throw a rock and hide your hand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You come in and chime in or call in or whatever, and let me know what you don't agree with, and then we can go from there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like when somebody posts something, or text something, or say something, it's like you really just you trying to address it, but you throwing a rock and hiding your hand.
Right. Because it ain't like I was like, oh, I'm ducking a call, or no. I always post a hotline number if you got some type of way you think I'm saying something, or
Right.
you can voice that. I don't be trying to duck that or something like that. But by after the fact that it's over with, not even in the chat. Yeah, I heard this, and I feel this kind of way. Well, you feel this kind of way. Why? Because
Hmm.
maybe in past tense I may have had a disagreement with someone. I mean, people gonna have disagreements. People ain't always gonna see eye to eye. I mean, that's just life.
That's right. We all in this on this globe together. So ain't everybody gonna get along. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna try to get along either. So everybody got their own mind and way of seeing everything different. But my thing is, hey, if you disagree, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no thing to call in or chime in or chat in or whatever. Speak on it. You might have something I'm willing to learn from. Or I might be, sleep on certain issues or not. But for when you just say something and just put it out there, and then I don't know where it came from. It's like, well, how can everybody else, what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say everybody else agreed to it or whatever, but how can you get so many, positive, comments and all this and all that, and then you get one person want to, what I'm saying, put the negativity out there, and I guess they didn't get it. Out of everybody else, they didn't get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
But then I look at it like it's some people that's driven not to get it. They just purposely don't want to get it. It's like, I don't know. I can't explain it.
well, I think that one dislike that we always get, that's probably where it comes from.
Yeah, that's true.
you know, like I said, I look for that one dislike, because everybody else like what we talk about and the information that we share, and not saying that it's all so true or whatever, but it just we opening up doors and giving people other opportunities to think about. stuff that can happen other ways instead of just one or two ways or whatever the media give us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it ain't like that. I'm saying, I could be saying something that might not be true or might be wrong, and I'm willing to, to eat that and accept that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like I say, I'm willing to leave all options on the table until I can start Xing some of them off. You know what I mean?
Right.
So a lot of stuff that we might talk about, it might not, it has some substance to it, because everybody wouldn't, I ain't gonna say everybody, but for the most part of it, the people that do like it and view it, you know what I mean, they don't refute it, and they kind of understand. So if you get one person that don't understand what you're talking about, or I don't want to hear that, or they don't like it or whatever, they might be caught in their own stupidity. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I look at it like this: you ain't forced to listen to any of this. I mean, if you don't like what's being said, let me turn off that. I mean, why would you constantly want to keep getting offended? If you feel offended, I never understood that.
Right, and then if you listen to it for a numerous amount of minutes or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you still put your energy into, what we had going on. If you didn't agree with it, you should not even came in at all, or whatever, posted nothing, So it shows me that you had to pay attention to it, or at least listen to it for you not to like it or disagree with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm happy with that. That was another view added on.
Right.
I ain't here for everybody to. I ain't here to be liked. I like to ruffle a lot of feathers, and I ain't here to be. I don't want everybody to amen to me. He right and this and that and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see things that, different from what they trying to give us.
Right.
Open your eyes up and just try to, okay, they said this, but what's the reason why they said this? Try to dig a little bit deeper instead of just going on face value,
Yeah, just going off of the surface. Oh, no, I don't agree with that. And whatever they say now, I'm really not agreeing with it. I mean, go deeper than that.
If you don't agree with it, explain it. Show yourself, be a man or a woman and call in. The hotline always up for anybody to call in, and or put it in the chat or whatever. But when we going live or whatever, they don't put that in there though,
Right.
So,
because I was stressing that a whole bunch last night. Like, hit the hotline, call in, say what you gotta say. I give people the opportunity of that. There's not a lot of platforms that do that. They just keep preaching at you. No, I want you to call in. I want to have a dialogue.
Yeah, and they say we talking about the same thing and the same old this and that, but at the same time, it may sound the same to an individual, but at the same time, we know that life is changing and we still going forward. So they may be stuck in the same thing. We ain't stuck in that.
Right.
We talking about we up to date. We talking about what's going on right now and what's been going on. And you can't talk about nothing that's been changed if the same shit going on and on and on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I look at it like this: if it's not your cup of tea, you got all the opportunity in the world to start your own channel and talk about whatever, you don't think that, we may be talking about over here,
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got the option to that, but
Right. They got all the options not to come on the channel and subscribe and listen to what we got going on and go somewhere else. It's a million other channels out there. So if you don't like what we saying, get off and, click on and go to somebody else.
Right.
It's just that simple.
Right.
Or create your own content to where you can get people that, come in and I don't want to say follow, but, be a part of your team, I guess,
Right.
So
now Rated Shy came and he said, "What's good, fam?" And he said, "Agree to disagree."
That's right. What's going on, Sean? Everything all right with you?
Huh. And then
I know you got a cup somewhere nearby.
Right. And then Lisa Smith came in. She said, "Just dropping in real quick."
Hey, Lisa. What's going on?
Right. Well,
I'm glad to see them two drop in, you know what I mean?
Right.
Lisa and Ray and Sean ain't gotta come in and say nothing. They just show their face and I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Famo and a couple of more, they, you know what I'm saying? They ain't. I know when they say I'm in and out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they have the bat to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they here. You know, it's a lot of more people that's out here that don't understand and can't see what we got going, what we trying to say, or they trying to deflect and trying to fight that truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, oh, they're waking people up to certain things. I don't like that. You know, they should let people stay asleep. No, I ain't never for none of that. I ain't never for being hoodwinked or any of that.
Right. And then you know the thing about them trolls, they post shit, and then when you go on their page, they ain't got nothing going on. You can't find them.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's always, they ain't got nothing going on, but they always worried about what somebody else said, what somebody else got going on.
That too.
I ain't finna waddle in your mud with you. You know what I mean? So if you waddling in that mud and you trying to pull somebody in that mud with you, you on your own. You know what I mean? So,
right.
You know.
And Cadillac J Justice popped in. He said, "Making plays. What's up, people?" He said, "I'm gonna catch the replay."
Yes, sir. Catch the replay, Cadillac J.
Yeah.
We just chopping it up for a minute. Y'all see the topic. This is what's going on. 17. So we up there right now. It's anything goes right now. Why y'all moving around and, you know, making y'all plays and doing whatever? Throw something out there. We keep on rolling. You know.
Right. Now Cadillac J just said, "Hey, boo, Lisa Smith." And then Lisa Smith said, "Shut up, Cadillac."
Cadillac, you missed out last night.
Right.
She was in here, my boy.
Right. We was like, damn, where Cadillac at? Usually every time Lisa Smith drop in, he dropped in.
I'm telling you. Yes, sir. So, you know, everybody checking in and chiming in. That's what's up. You know, I'm glad to see y'all still up and at it. And you know, I know it's tax season. Y'all ain't going to sleep. Y'all can't fool me.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't going to sleep. I'm out here with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's get this paper and keep our head and our nose clean, you know?
Right.
And do what we got to do and be careful, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now, Lisa Smith says, "Stay catching the replay." Yeah, I'm glad that y'all catch the replay, because I heard from a few people, including Famo, he's like, man, they kept spin-wheeling you. They kept putting breaks in it when I was trying to listen. I'm like, see, they try to hinder people from actually watching it, or because it's, you know, they're putting so many technical difficulties in it that make people like, you know what, I'm just gonna, you know, essentially just catch the replay. But you know what, I'm glad you catch the replay, even if you can't come in on a live and, you know, chop up and say what you want to say.
Yeah, even when I do, like I'm on right now, I always go back and do and hear the replay. So I went back and I listened to the whole replay this morning, and they chopped some shit up, Rick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it seems like every time we got into certain topics and every time we start talking about certain things, it'll just go down, like, you know what I mean? And then it'll fade out and come back in, you know what I mean?
So it's like you're not really getting that point because they're making it, you know, cut in and out.
Yeah, they cut us up last night, but it's still roll for a minute. I caught the replay.
Okay.
So, yeah, they had a little cutting up in it. But that's how you know when you put some information out there, when they start, you know, doing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of times I don't want to come on and try to destroy your channel or nothing like that, because when we speak about it, be real true shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, for the most part of it, they don't want that truth to be put out there or whatever. So they do try to chop it up a little bit, but I can't hold my tongue, man.
Right. I don't expect you to.
Got something to say. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say it, man. And it's you know, I hate to have to do suffer the consequences or whatever, but that's what it is, you know. I can't. I won't allow social media or nobody to try to muffle me like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Try to flag me or you. And it's freedom of speech. You should be able to say how you feel. You can't be scared, man, to say what needs to be said. You know, that's like Bernie Mac said. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for saying what I said, man? You know what I'm saying? This shit needs to be said. You know
Right.
what I mean? And ain't nobody saying it. You know, everybody they scared or I don't want my channel gets no strike or this or that or man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put that truth out there and let people give it to them raw.
Right.
You know. So, you know, I don't like going on no I don't want to go on no scared platform. And I know your platform ain't scary. I know the other platforms that I go on, they ain't scary. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to be bold out here. You got to stand firm on what you believe in, man. And you can't let nobody take your integrity from you or what you stand for or your will from you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So they want us to be quiet and scared and not to be able to speak our mind so they can stay in control. But you know, all that's coming to an end, man. You know, them days, them gone are those days.
Right.
You know.
You know what? Well, another thing, they posted it, but you know, you didn't get to see that, but they kept mentioning, oh, you never show your face. What's with this wanting to see my face? I mean, if you look at the Lions Den, that artist rendering, that is me. That's how I look. So why do you need to see my face to get the information? I'm just putting out information.
Right.
What is this, some type of beauty contest or something? Like, oh, does Rick really got long hair? Is he bald? No, I got all my hair, all my teeth, all that. I mean, do you hear the message though? That's what I want to convey, the message. I don't too much care about when it's time for me to do a video or an actual video, I'll do that. But it ain't been time to do anything like that, so that ain't where my focus been.
And then you don't owe that to nobody anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's your personal life. They don't question that Russian motherfucker when he don't never show his face.
Right.
You know what I mean? So and he got millions of subscribers, so fuck that. You know, it's the information you put out there. It ain't about how you look or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got my pictures on my page or whatever, but I don't fucking care. You know. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? People choose to do things the way they want to do things, and you run your platform the way you want to run it. So if they want to run their platform and choose to show their face or whatever, that's on them.
Right.
They choose not to. That's on them. You know what I mean? They can't show your face or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
For the ones that be saying that, they just be wanting to troll and have something to say.
That, or they could be, you know, down low, homosexual, something like that. You know.
Yeah, it could be that too. They could be playing them alphabet games.
Right.
So, you know.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that if it's someone's like that, but I don't subscribe to that, so you know, whatever.
But like you say, you ain't gotta put your face on as long as information going. You know what I mean? That's what you want, information.
Right.
So it ain't about who. I don't care who's saying it, as long as information being put out there and it's correct. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you could have someone looking however you want them to look, but they ain't saying anything. So what does that have to do with what you're trying to get to gain knowledge? That's what I'm trying to do, gain knowledge. I don't care, oh, this is not a channel, okay, this is like not a makeup tutorial. They got channels for that where, okay, she's putting on the blush and she's putting on this eyeliner. This ain't that type of channel. Now, if it was geared to be a channel like that, yeah, it wouldn't go nowhere because I'm not showing my face. But this ain't one of them channels, so, I mean, like I said, go in the search box, type in makeup tutorial. If that's what you're looking for, they got plenty of channels like that on this platform. But this ain't one of them.
Yeah, and for the ones that's saying that, hey, you got to think, they ain't showing their face.
Right.
You go to their page, they ain't showing their face. They ain't even got a subscription set up or nothing. They ain't got no content at all.
Right.
They go on their page, they just got a letter.
All right, a letter. Well, what did Jim Carrey say? Probably an L, because you are Lou of the Her.
Exactly. So, you know, how can one person hate the shit that we talk about out of 1,000 other people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that just show the haterism right there.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was like that, then hey, the hotline it's posted. Call in.
It's
and,
posted. Call from your baby mama phone, your mama's phone, whoever phone, or if you got a pay phone still in your town and you got enough quarters, call from one of them.
The government phone and the food stamp phone.
Right. I was gonna say the Obama phone, but now it's the Trump phone. Call from your Trump phone or whatever.
They might be still stuck on pages, or I don't know. Ain't no telling. They may be stuck in time. But anyway, how's everybody doing out there? I'm glad to see y'all coming in the chat, and y'all chimed in earlier. Belly of the Pharaoh came in, Chard came in, Lisa Cadillac. Hey, I love you. I got much love for this channel and all my people on here. So hey, I'm a too cool to come rider, goddamn.
Hey, much respect.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, bro just came in. He said, "Good evening, gentlemen."
What's going on, bro? Man, y'all throw something out there for us to roll on. Hey, I'm just here right now. I'm ready to spit some fire.
Right. Throw it up in the chat or hit the hotline. Like I said, I don't duck calls. Hey, I'll pick up and put you in,
Yep. Yeah, me and Reek bouncing around, but we can get something started now. But I want to know how y'all feeling, and somebody come in and give us what y'all think. Give us some news.
Right. Be it something you done seen go down in your town. Be it something. Oh, what's going on, Lo? Lo done jumped in here. He said, "What's good, y'all? On this Friday, hey, yes. Breathing the most highest air. That's a positive. Living above ground. That's all positives.
It must be a good Friday. All my people in here.
Right.
Must be a good Friday. Everybody's great. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, I ain't doing nothing but hanging out for a minute myself, man. Drinking me a few colds and, chillaxing,
Right.
Ain't got nothing going on. I seen that what's the name you sent me, and I was like, well, I might need to, address that a little bit, and we can go on to something else, So,
yeah.
And he ain't in here from last night. The one that was asking about them movies last night. What's his name? Help me think, Reed.
Wait, Lo was the one asking about the movies, wasn't it?
Lo, did you catch any of them flicks that we was talking about?
Yeah. Okay. You see, bro's comment.
Yeah, he said, I want to know, have you ever cut family off because they just want to take from you? But if you ask for something, it's you fucking right. World War III. Hell yeah, I cut a lot of family off. You know what I mean? And I gotta cut family off now because, sometimes, your family can hurt you, man.
Right.
You love them with all your heart and you want to do all you can for them. And sometimes you will sacrifice your stuff, whatever you got going on for them, and at the end it be in vain. You know what I mean? It don't mean it don't mean them no good to you. You be like, damn, I done went out my way for this motherfucker, and they don't even appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that family is deep, man. You want to stand for your family and ride for your family and whatever, but some people you gotta cut them off. You gotta let them know, hey man, hey, I'm your family. I love you, but I love you from a distance, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't let you do me like that, because you feel like you kin to me or whatever. I think you can just come on and, if I got a little something going on and I look out for you, then here you come back again. You know what I mean? That's bullshit.
Right.
And then when I tell you no, then I'm the wrong. I'm the bad guy. So you got sometimes it's like this, man. Family, sometimes you'll find a stranger in the street to treat you better than your family member.
Right.
I hate to say it, but sometimes it be like that. And
it really do.
Yeah, because there's certain things you can tell people out in the street that you can't even tell your own family, because you know how crazy your family will get with it. So you might tell one of your close homeboys or your homegirls, you might talk to them, but it's people in your family you can't talk to because they'll use it against you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And some of them don't want to see you excel or do no better. They want to keep you in the same position they in.
Right.
Yeah, he said, yes, sir, I sacrificed. He said I had to learn some, bro said I had to learn some families is every man for himself. And then Lowe said that was me. And then bro said, yes, sir, I sacrificed for my family and woke up to know families aren't not like a sitcom. And then Lowe said I have to see if they on my fire stick.
Right.
And he said, bro said, I had a teacher in school that encouraged me in life for more than my own blood. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it be
then-
like that.
And Lowe said, I went to that Real Black channel. Okay, then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, you know, that family thing is a mother, man. You know, sometimes we allow our family to do stuff to us, and we'll take so much off of them just because they family.
Yeah, because and they do that on purpose because they know if they tried any of that with anybody in the street, they would get dusted off. But it's like, oh, your family, I'm supposed to look the other way. No, I'm gonna start treating you like the street because you trying to play me like I'm just someone out in the street, like I'm nothing.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think we all got some family members that's like that. You know, ain't nobody too above that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know those family members, you just gotta, you know, once you put it out there and let them know, man, look, you know, I love you, my family, but hey, don't come to me like that. Don't come around me like that. You know what I mean? And then sometimes they'll begin to respect you. Like, I got cousins that's all screwed up, and they come around, and you know what I'm saying, they want to, you know, chill and hang out or whatever, and then but they come, like I say, I don't mind chilling with my family, whatever, but don't come with no bullshit.
Right.
You know, you come with that bullshit, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna treat you like somebody in the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't come around me like that. So for the most part of the family that I do have, that I do, you know, involve myself around, they know how I am, and they don't come around me with that. But they still fools though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They still cut a fool, but they know how to act when they come around me because they know I ain't gonna put up with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can come around and take a few beers or get some drink on or you smoke on or whatever and chill or whatever and have a good time. But now you come with that bullshit, you got to go, man. I'm gonna tell you got to go. I ain't scared to run you. I don't give a fuck about you being family or what. You got to go, man. I ain't with that, bro. You tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see, sometimes sometimes it takes us to straighten our family out. But sometimes we just let it go because it's family. We just keep on letting it go and letting it go and letting it go. You know what I mean? But when you put that foot down, hey man, you know, hey, you family and all, but guess what? You know, you ain't handling your business right, and you know, hey man, I can't respect that, and I don't want you rocking with me like that.
Right.
Know how to act when you come around me. You know, don't come around with that bullshit like you ain't got no sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you got to cut them off and let them know.
Now, Lo said, Reek, what's that Lions Den about tomorrow? I really didn't understand the title. Well, Ken is, you know, talking about blockchain technology. That's essentially, you know, like cryptocurrency and different ways to, you know, get products where, you know, those QRC codes that, you know, like for different social medias, if, you know, basically it's like a barcode and it'll give you direct contact with, like, if someone got so many shirts, certain shirts you're looking for, it'll show the nearest place where, you know, they're selling it, and it'll go directly to who's selling it versus going through a middleman. He breaks it down because it ain't like a 3-minute video. It's some time where he's breaking it down, so he'll go into it kind of further tomorrow, but that's what it's essentially covering, you know, basically, you know, going away from paper currency to digital currency. That's what kind of blockchain technology is, you know, kind of referring to.
Right. Yeah. The next couple of years, you see where it's going. It won't be no paper floating around this mug. It's gonna be all on, you know, digital and, you know, cards and all that kind of stuff. Phones, right. Cash app, you know, all that.
Right.
You know, that's coming real soon. So, and you know, that chip coming right behind it. They really trying to. That's really the grand scheme of all things, to get you to take that chip.
Right.
Put that chip in your forearm or your skin or whatever.
Okay, Joe Frank just came in. He said, peoples.
What's up, Joe Frank?
Now, bro said some families keep you down because they use you as supply to keep taking your energy. I believe that as well.
Right.
And he said, real talk, they come with bullshit. Run them off. They will keep doing it until you let them know, where you stand on. Yeah, what you stand on.
And that's pretty much it's basic for real though, because when you allow them to come into your life and they're acting a fool and acting like that, it's up to you to stop them. If you don't stop them, they're gonna keep on doing it because they feel like you family. And I got cousins and people that's like that, and I let them know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I draw a line. When you cross that line, I draw it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't care about you being kin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you cross that line, I ain't gonna disrespect you. Don't do me.
Right.
You know? So I mean, if you can't do that, then it's best for me to stop hanging around you and don't you come around me until you know how to act.
Right.
You know. So, that's just what that is, man. And sometimes, family. See, family. It's a little bit. It's the same, but it's different because it's almost like you ain't gotta tolerate them, but it's your blood still, so you have a tendency of putting up with them a little bit longer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Same time, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, man, because that same family member or whatever might be looking at you like, hey, fuck that motherfucker. He ain't a part of, he can, but, fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm still going to, so, you got to look at things how they looking at it sometimes, too, once you address that.
Mm-hmm.
Once you address it and put it out there, and then they don't seem to respect that, then you move on, They try to come around, don't allow them to come around. Like, hey, man, last time I talked to you came with that bullshit, man, so I don't even want to be around you. Like, you got to be straight up, you know what I mean?
Right, but you always got one of them peacemaker family members that ain't trying to, see the wrong that other family members doing. Oh, you shouldn't be like that with them. You know how they be. No, I'm not going for that. They know good and well what they doing. And you basically ignoring what they doing. I kind of don't want to be around you if you ain't trying to recognize what they doing that's wrong.
Yeah, see, they want to use that for an excuse, man. That's an excuse there. You know how they is. They like that. I don't give a fuck. They know how I am. You know what I'm saying? So shit, don't tell me how you know how they is. I'm supposed to accept that because that's the way they is. I ain't got to accept that.
Right.
That's the way you is, and this the way I am. So by us being blood of kin don't mean that we can't disagree and we can't get along. I still can separate myself from you or whatever because I don't stand for what you stand for.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it hurt, but it ain't about feelings. You got to remove feelings and put in the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It might hurt me or whatever to tell somebody off or to tell them, what I'm saying. But at the same time, shit, I got to remove them feelings and understand this life, man. Because they don't give a fuck how I feel.
Right.
So shit, I'm gonna live my life, man. It's what it is, We put a lot of our feelings and emotions into, certain things like that when it come down to family and all. And the thing about it, we good people. We want them to do the right thing, but at the same time, we already know that they, by the type of character they is, what they coming with it, how they gonna act.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, now, Lo came in, he said, sometimes family ain't all the way right. They can hold you back and hinder you.
Mm-hmm.
He said some people are toxic.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they toxic, man. That's just, we started with, relatives and kin people and all that, but once you see somebody doing that, it's in society, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we know that our enemies do it to us, and people that don't know us do it to us, then we can expect our kin to do it to us too. You know what I'm saying? We in those days of time where, mother's gonna be against daughter gonna be against mother, and father gonna be against son, and son against father, and all that old kind of stuff. So
right.
we in those days where the connection being lost. You know what I mean? This road, and this journey we on, it ain't for everybody. Some people ain't gonna get it. Some people ain't gonna wake up. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we can't waste too much time trying to shake the bed and wake them up. You know, 'cause life's still going on, and sometimes by somebody being in they mud or whatever, while in they mud, like I say, they don't know how to get out the mud 'cause they still slipping and falling, and they trying to pull on to you and hold you and pull you down the mud with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, somebody gotta have enough sense to shake it off from and get out of the mud and say, hey man, I ain't with that. You know, you want to live this way, you want to do this, you want to do that, you go ahead, but don't come around me. That ain't what I stand for. At the end of the day, it's, whether you stand for good or you stand for evil, right or wrong.
Right.
That's what it boils down to at the end.
As long as you ain't trying to be no obstacle, because if you're an obstacle, I got to eliminate you, family or not.
Right. Man, I done seen people had to cut their own mama off, their own sister off, their brother, you know what I'm saying? Their grandmama. And you know what I'm saying? I done seen people actually cut their family members off because they don't understand. You might be 19, you might be 21, 22, 23, years, 25 years old, and you might have a grandparent or a parent maybe in their 60s or 70s, but they still may be in, you know what I'm saying, what you call it, constitutionalized or slavery still, or, you know what I'm saying, they still stuck in them old ways, like, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
they still on that massive shit, you know what I'm saying, and we ain't on that these days, you know what I mean? So it's like you wasting your time trying to wake them up, and they ain't gonna never get it, because they've been taught all their life that this the way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just crazy, man.
Now let me see. Now, Lo said, but some people feel like if they treat their family like that, imagine how they gonna treat you, but don't know what was the reason. And then Joe Frank said, but you can't put a fence around yourself. You can't let people in and out, You got to live.
Yeah. Fuck if I can't put a fence around myself.
Damn.
I gotta disagree on that one, Joe Frank. If I ain't fucking with you, I'm putting that goddamn fence up. Do not cross this line. That means you done a new. I know. Hey, I live to love and I love to live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I ain't gonna let nobody come in and try to, you know what I'm saying, take my peace from me. You know what I'm saying? Take my enjoyment or my serenity from me. You know what I mean? Because they ain't living their life according. Kin or no kin, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
Okay, Ronald Flemings came in. He said, "What's up, Rick? What's going on, Ron?" Bro said, "Some older family like to see the younger ones fight. They stuck on the drama. It's like they get off on the energy from drama." And then Lo said, "No trespassing. Laugh out loud."
That's right.
And then bro said, "It took me years to understand the boundaries." Yeah, I mean, you gotta set them. You can't just be like, "Oh, that's all right." Have family member coming over. I was just talking to Famo about that. Have family member come over, go into your refrigerator, not even asking. Some people are like, "Oh, we family." No, you still gotta ask. You can't just be. You don't know if I was holding that for later or something like that. You gotta ask.
That's right. I got some disrespect for family members. They don't have no respect for what come out their mouth or what they say. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta draw that line. And they know when they come around me, they know how to act. You know what I'm saying? But I done been, sometimes you get that family member that inch, they're going to take that whole mile. They're going to run over you. Your family will run over you, man. They'll run over you because they feel like they feel like they can do it and nobody else can do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. That's my, he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Respect go for anybody and to anybody. So I don't give a fuck if you killing me if you ain't no killing me. And if you ain't respecting me, I ain't finna rock with you. I want you to feel the same way about me. You know, if you don't respect me, then don't rock with me. Don't fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying that I'm supposed to be all righteous and everything, right? But at the same time, you know, I live my life, man, and I ain't on no bullshit, and I don't want that. I don't want that shit around me.
Right.
You know.
Now, Joe Frank said there's a lot of power in knowledge, but the teach one.
Yeah. The knowledge, you know, you don't get knowledge without being humble and without sitting still and without learning and studying yourself and studying life. You know, you can't gain knowledge. You can't teach nobody else if you ain't in position to teach nobody else. Don't care how much knowledge you got. You know, you can still be a fool.
Yeah.
So, and I'm a student. I'm a student. I'm still learning.
Yeah, I'm forever a student. You know, I ain't know. Yes, I know it all. No, I don't know it all. I don't claim to. But if I am versed in something, I am gonna say my point on what I'm versed in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lowe said some of them try to run guilt trips like it's your fault. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't never play into that. I wish someone would try to run a guilt trip and I know they wrong. Like, no, they was wrong. I ain't bite the bullet on that one. I know I was wrong. Now, if I was wrong and I'm at fault, yeah, I'll admit it. I ain't gonna sit up here and say I won't. But if I know I wasn't wrong, no, that guilt trip won't work on me.
Mm-hmm. And then, you know, conversation better than anything. Because if you feel like I'm running something on you, it's your job to stop me and be like, hey, man, you know, hey, let me understand what you got going on. Explain to me what you're trying to say or whatever. Because I feel like you're trying to get over on me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing, but bringing it. If you got an issue with somebody, if you don't got a total understanding or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with putting that out there and putting it on the table for somebody, for the other person to try to get an understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you just put something out there and just think that it's supposed to be what it is, it don't go like that. You know? So
now, bro said, truth be told, they run over you because they screwed up in life somewhere and taking the reality of their failures out on you. Yep, I believe that.
Yeah.
You just can't let them do that.
It's one thing that we all got as a human race, and we got people in our family that hate us and can't stand our guts, and we got and for the most part of it, we ain't did nothing to them, but it's something that they see in us that they wish they had, so they take a form of jealousy against us because of, you know what I'm saying, and we might not even be able to see the light. We might be just like normal people living or whatever, but when that light get turned on, you got a lot of people that start coming against you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can see that shine on your face, man. They try to take that shine from you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's just it go close to sisters and brothers. Like, you always had that jealous one that's gonna be kind of, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like that, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that.
I could be doing what they're doing. I could be in that position, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
even if you ain't got a brother or sister or a family member that's you know what I'm saying, that ain't like you, they want to be doing whatever little bit you trying to do, they want to do better.
Right.
But they can't do better because they ain't none of you. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They keep trying to put themselves in your shoes, and they want you to because you getting blessed, they want your blessing.
Right. But you're not me. I'm not you. Dang.
You know, and sometimes it's hard to understand because the Creator, man, the way He give out blessings and talent and stuff like that, you never know who might get what. You know what I mean? So when you might be talented or gifted or smart, or you might just look good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They'll hate you just because of that. You know, they'll hate you because of the smallest shit. There ain't gotta be nothing major about you got money and this and that. They'll hate you because of the way you look, bro.
Right.
You know. Because of the environment, or because of what you say, or because of what you stand for, because of, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be nothing major. It's always the small things that people don't like you for, you know?
Right.
So.
Now, bro said they run that guilt shit because it's a tool to control you.
Yeah. Yeah. The ones that be trying to run that guilt, you know what I mean? It be mostly the ones that's trying to get something out of you.
Right.
you know. Why I gotta feel guilty because you chose to live your life a different way than I'm living mine, or because your parents didn't raise me, you didn't raise you the way mine raised me.
Right.
And see, that's what it all boils down to. How you got raised. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times you might be with parents, and parents might have sisters and brothers that might be ratchet. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, your kids, you telling your kids, look, this is my sister, this is my nephew right here, but I don't want you running with him because he a bad influence and he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have that part of that shit in your life like that. So.
Or you thought your kids were always better than my kids and all that kind of old sideways ass shit.
Mm-hmm. When you know I'm good and damn well, you wasn't there for your kids like I was there for my kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? You didn't raise your kids, the way I raised mine. So you want your kids to get the same treatment that my kids getting when they ain't been raised the same.
Mm-hmm.
So.
He said it's a slave mentality. They don't have the skills you have, so they turn into Uncle Toms to destroy you.
Yeah, that can be true too. But for a most part, for a lot of it though, people be jealous, man, and sometimes they don't have to even have a reason to be jealous.
Right.
Just because he thinks he got it going on, or she thinks she got it going on. I don't like that shit. It's tax time right now. You go out there and buy you a new car and see how many people turn their face down and frown on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? They'll be talking like, oh, girl, this all good. I like that ride, girl. That's a nice ride, my dog. And this and that. Then as soon as they turn their back, they saying something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
They think he on that. He got him a little car now. He think you know what I'm saying? Or she thinks she on that now. So, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We just trying to live.
Right.
So.
Now, let me see. Joe Frank said, like, shame on me or shame on your family. And then bro said, God bless everyone in the right time. Some people just can't wait for theirs. They want it before it's time for them to receive a blessing, most definitely.
Right. Let me add on to that before you move on, Reek. Sometimes they want your blessing when they ain't contributed did shit for it. It's like becoming a star after an athlete or something. You working hard, you trying to do what you can to be successful in your life, and while you getting there, while you become successful, you got somebody else that feel like they supposed to just come along just because that you can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He done made it now. He got millions and millions of dollars. Now he gonna look out for me because he my kinfolk. But you ain't did the work I did. You didn't put in the work I put in to get the money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you want to get a blessing off of me when you ain't put your share in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How you want me to bless you, and when you ain't helped me to get to where I got to?
Right.
And then when you don't give it to them or bless them back, they wanna talk to you bad and down you because you ain't. Or he think he's something. Now he got all that money and won't even look out for me like you obligated to do it.
Right. Like, I wouldn't feel that way if, whatever you felt you needed to do with yours, that's what you do. If you feel like giving your family member a blessing, that's good. If you feel like, that's too much, hey, that's you. I can't count your pockets. I can't, say what you are or what you are not gonna do. The Most High made us different for reasons.
A prime example, Reek. Look at all the millionaires and billionaires now that's on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that all them people helping all their people?
Hell no, they're not.
You know what I'm saying? They helping they ain't looking out for all their relatives and everybody they fucking kin to. If they would, they wouldn't have shit.
Right. That's the truth.
Know what I'm saying? So, you get what you sometimes, like you look out for your mom and your dad and sister or brother, but that's it. You don't really go too much farther sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it depends on, like, you got to be a really good, close family member. Now, me, I look out for all my kin people, but it'll be according to their character, how I know they are. I ain't finna just get no fucking drunk or no wine or no $50,000, $100,000 to go fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now I look out for you, but I want you to get yourself together though. You know what I mean?
Right, because in a lot of cases you could be hurting somebody doing that. Let me just give them whatever, and then you find out they done did something and they done hurt themselves. Tragically.
Yep. A fool with money will soon depart. Somebody. A lot of people ain't established well enough in their head to be even trying to control no money, because we already know what they're gonna do with their money. They might go out and buy dope with it, or alcohol, or women, or what I'm saying, anything. Go out there and blow that money.
Right, or be flashing, the little bit of money that you gave them in the wrong areas or something, and
anything go. So that topic within itself, man, can go a long way.
Right.
Just talking about family, and you know what I'm saying, that can go a long way, man.
Now, bro said, yes, sir, they don't spend the quality time with their kids, but when they see you sacrifice for your kids and give them what you never had, family will get the green eyes of envy, most definitely.
Yeah. It's strange when you on the same level as your family on or whatever, and everybody's struggling to get to the top or whatever, and then when you make it or somebody make it, then you got everybody that's depending on you then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like we got this one person that made it, now we expect them to look out for everybody, and when they don't do it, it's a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying it's wrong or nothing. It ain't wrong, but sometimes you gotta know what family to look out for. You gotta know who's gonna be by your side. It's like that favoritism thing when you just say for instance your mom or your mom, she got 4 or 5 kids, you know what I'm saying, or children, and hell, out of them 4 or 5 children, she gonna know that one of them ain't gonna want shit out of life. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna want to limit themselves in life. They gonna want to be a mama's baby, spoiled. They gonna want a handout. Now she might have another child that might be like, okay, I know this child might trying to do something with themselves. They gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's stuff like that go on too to make people think that, you know what I'm saying, family members, but it all boils down to that individual sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't want shit out of life. It don't matter whether they kin to you or not. They don't want shit. And sometimes they don't want you to have shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, you can while you growing up, you can pretty much see the ones that's going to be there for you on your bedside while you sitting down and all that. And you're going to be able to see the ones that's coming to you trying to get money and trying to rob you while you know what I'm saying, while you old and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen a whole lot of it when I was growing up,
Yeah.
People think like the parents that we seen or the grandparents we seen coming up in the days where they might have had 5 or 10 children that's in the household. They all grown. All of them out on their own or whatever. Some of them junkies, some of them druggies, some of them this, some of them that. But it's going to always be that one that's going to always come in and check on you and make sure you straight. And that's the one that you bless, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the rest of them, they going to get jealous because they feel like, mama give him more, or he give her more, because it ain't because of that, it's because they always be there for them when they most need them to be there for them.
Yeah, didn't even have to ask. They just was there. Not, okay, I done did this. What you gonna give me now?
And you got that certain family member coming around. They want $5 or $10 or $20, and then they gone. They ain't gonna do nothing for you for free or out of the kindness of their heart. Then they want money and they want something every time they do something for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you got that one family member that's gonna come in and make sure that everything took care of, clean the house up for you, cook for you, comb your hair, make sure everything good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's just like that in families, man. Everybody in your family ain't gonna be for you.
Right.
You know? Like,
See, a lot of people think that family word is a band-aid for, you know, getting by with bullshit.
Mm-hmm. You find out who your family is real fast when you fucked up and you down and out and you ain't got nothing. And you call on your family and see how they treat you then and see how they talk to you then you will see what family you got.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So.
Now, let me see. Jalil MC said greetings with the peace sign emoji. What's going on? I ain't seen you come in here before, but what's up?
What's going on, Jalil MC?
And then Lowe said, trying to steal your glory. He said people love to count pockets too. And then he said, that makes me feel like you trying to be slick. Oh, I guess we're counting the pockets. And then he said, laugh out loud, real talk though, Will. And then bro came in and said, I'll say this, sometimes when you fall, it's because family pushed you down. Yeah.
And sometimes they'll do all they can to keep you down when they know you down. You down and you trying to get help because, I mean, just think, you might be just down on your dick for a minute. You might be fucked up for a minute. And you might just need that help, that little push to get you on, you know, to make you better. But they see you down, they won't even give you that push, man. That's what really makes things, it pisses me off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they know, like, okay, if I look out for him or I get this to him or her, then they might try to be better than I am. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They'll put it to good use, you know. They'll make something out of it, but they right while you down, shit, sometimes they'll kick you while you down.
Right.
You know? So that's why they say, man, it's always, you know, that's why they say don't do it to the least one. When you do it to the least one, you're doing it to the Almighty, you know. So, you know, hey. Yeah.
Okay, bro said, what's bad is some family will throw you a life preserver, and when you reach for it, will pull it back.
Yeah. Yep. They think they want you to sometimes want you to be in their shoes, and they wish that their life was your life. You know, sometimes they be wanting to switch up life and feel like they'll do better if they was in your shoes. But in reality, you can't do that. You just got to be yourself.
Right.
You know, that jealousy is another, man. It's strong, man. It's strong in our community. It's strong, you know. And that's another reason why a lot of us can't get ahead, because we got family members, and on top of that, you got gatekeepers, and you got everything else that's stopping us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when we try to get that one little break, man, it's like we don't never get that break. Or it's like, oh, you don't supposed to be nobody. You know what I mean? You ain't that for real.
Right. Or you can't be better than me. I'm like, here we go with that.
Mm-hmm. How you get this and I ain't got it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you trying to live my life and you can't do that. You know, what y'all got going on out there in the on the chats? I mean, hey, the hotline is open if y'all want to call in.
It's open. Hey, people that ain't called in before, people that haven't called in before, it's open. Call in, add something to the topic. That's what I was stressing yesterday. You know, that's what what's going on is about. You know, you call in, we dialogue, we powwow. You know, we get a back and forth conversation going. I don't want to just have, you know, me and Will be the only ones, you know, speaking. You know, I let other people come in and say their piece too. You know, this is not a channel for just let me be quiet and, you know, maybe not say nothing at all, or just add just a little couple here and there. No, actually call in.
Yeah, come in and interact with us, man, and talk to us. Oh, Jalil MC, where you coming in from, brother? Sister, I'm sorry, I don't know what gender you are, but you know.
Yeah, what part of the world? You know, East Coast, you're West Coast. Are you even in this country? You're somewhere out abroad. You know where you coming from?
Yes, sir. And how did you reach the channel?
Yeah, that too.
We glad to have you on here. You know, I'm glad you came in or whatever. I just want to see what part of town you're coming in from. Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me throw up the hotline again. I done threw it up about 2 other times. Let me put it up one more time.
Yeah, we ain't doing but just bouncing around in some corners right now, man. Y'all call in and let's get this thing started. Let's get something started.
Right.
You know. I don't want to keep talking about family milk because we already know how they is.
Yeah, right. We sure do.
Shit. There's enough of that going on. That's a handful right there. That's a household right there. You know. That family shit crazy, man. The hotline is up, y'all, again.
It's up. It's up. And see, I know a lot of people may be like, oh, Rick, what are you talking about the hotline? Well, before I even had one, people was like, Rick, I want to call in. Well, now I got the number. Now people are like, I don't know if I should call in. No, call in.
Right. We'd love to have you on here. This ain't that one of them shady channels where, you know, you'll get booted off or you won't allow you to talk and speak your mind or whatever, you know. You know, some of those channels, if you don't agree with them, they'll kick you off and hang up on you and all that. We ain't like that over here, man. If you agree, you come in. If you disagree, you still come in.
Right. Just don't be disrespectful. That's the
right.
whole thing.
Right. Help me to understand, cause I ain't got it all myself either. I ain't wrapped too tight. I'm still learning myself.
Right.
You know, so if you got some information that you can straighten me out on, or you know, or something you want to put on the table or whatever, hey, bring it on. That's what it's called, a dialogue.
Right.
So I see. So now, who was that saying something about that real back? Was that
That was Low.
Was Low? What you end up watching on that, Low? If you still on the channel, what you end up watching?
Yeah, because he got countless movies on there.
Yeah. I go on there just about every day, and I might not watch a movie number, I just see what they have posted up there. If it's something catch my eye, whatever, I go ahead and watch it.
I always find myself going back watching the late Dick Gregory all the time, you know.
Yep. Yeah, man, dude dropped a whole lot of jewels, man.
Right. Man, I'm so mad I didn't have him on the channel. I'm like, man, I had an opportunity and I fumbled. Oh my gosh.
They try to push him off like sometimes he might be speaking too far out there, whatever. But when you really pay him some attention, you got to know that he know what he's talking about. And I believe that he knew he was getting his. You know, he was an old man. His time was coming. You know what I mean? So I think he was trying to put out all the information he could. You know what I'm saying? While he was still living.
Right.
You know.
Now you said on what somebody, y'all? Wait a minute.
On what somebody, y'all? Yeah, on the Real Back. I was trying to see what you had watched on the Real Back, Lo.
Yeah, the Real Black. Well, what movie did you end up watching on there, or you was just kind of, you know, cruising through what movies he had on there? I know he got the Superfly TNT on there. That, I mean, I'll have to say this. You watch Superfly TNT and you think it's gonna be like the original Superfly? Because Superfly TNT, I want to say, came out in '74. It's nothing like it. It's a whole different concept. To me, it's kind of chasing, like it wants to be like Shaft. Like when Shaft went to Africa, it's on that type of a tip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I ain't seen that one. That's the old one. No, I ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
Yep. He said, "Oh, I was browsing, started to watch that James Brown he put up. Yeah, I seen that thumbnail, but I didn't go to it.
Yeah.
James Brown. And then bro said that new Superfly is more digital or pimping.
Yeah, I watched the first little beginning of that, and I wasn't feeling. I turned it off.
I didn't even know they had a new Superfly. Oh yeah. I see. That ain't the one with and what his name is I can't think of shit.
I think the dude Omar that was in The Wire, he's in there.
I gotta be thinking about something else. No, I ain't seen that one.
I still ain't seen the new Dolomite. I heard it's good. I ain't seen the Eddie Murphy's portrayal of Rudy Ray Moore. I haven't seen it.
Me either. I ain't saw it either. He said, yeah, I turned it off when he did a Neo move. Then when the dude shot at him.
Wow.
Man, they chop these movies up so much, man, when they trying to remake them that I don't even be wanting to watch them no more, man.
Right, it's like come with a different concept. You don't have to chase what's already been done right.
It's kind of like to me, it's kind of like the Chucky movies and the Leprechaun movies. They started out good, but then they went going overboard with it. Then.
Yeah, they went too far with them.
Damn Leprechaun all out of space and goddamn all kind of crazy shit after them. Then Chucky, he got crazy, and it wasn't like it started off. You know what I mean? So a lot of that stuff, man, they try to modernize it, but they fuck it up. You know.
Yeah, bro just said they got a new Candyman coming too. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, it can never. The movies they make now can never be as good as the older movies that they make. I don't care how they try. It's like the music now, man. The music ain't as good as it was back then. People put soul and they put all their hard work and everything into that shit back in the day. Now you can it's so simple now, man. It ain't nothing to it no more.
Right, because it ain't no heart and feeling in it. You know, they will be in them studios with real instruments. You know, okay.
Yeah.
I like this chord. Let's run with it with this versus you just sitting on a laptop. Just okay. Let me patch this together. All right.
Right. And you had to play a live band, everything live. You know what I'm saying? To get that, it's crazy now, man. You said they remaking everything and kids won't even know the original. That's right.
Right.
Thank you. A copy is never good as the original. Sure isn't. Sure isn't as good as the. I just like if you go out there to the store and you buy a original CD. And then you go buy a bootleg CD. It ain't gonna be the same.
Right. Or my Goldie. If I pull out Goldie, 50 years old this year, compared to any of these Cadillacs they make today, no, it's no comparison.
Man, that Goldie, that motherfucker tear a train up. Man, you hit one of these new model cars, they hit a train, man. They want to know what hit them with these little plastic cars they running around here now.
Right.
You know, they ain't riding on nothing now, man. No kind of protection. Back then you had bumper, you had steel, grill, all that. You was protected. You didn't even have to have a damn airbag.
Right.
All this new stuff, man, it's too watered down, man. For one, it's just too watered down.
Right.
You know, everything microwave, hot and ready right now. We want it right now. We can't wait to put it in the oven and put it on 350 or 450 no more.
Right. Let the seasons marinate and all that. No, we want it right now. Instantaneously.
Oh, that's crazy. Hello, say laugh out loud.
And I see that thing about that with the dating scene. A lot of dudes, how do I get a girl to do this? How I get a female to do that? You got to take your time. It ain't like a cheat code. They think it's like a cheat code, like a video game. Like if I push AAB, then I'm a instantly, have my way with her. It don't work like that. Everything takes time if you really want, to have something great with somebody. It's not a cheat code.
Exactly. And I'll tell you one thing, you got to be willing to be damn hurt and go through a lot of shit. It don't come easy like you say, a cheat code. Women don't come with instructions.
Right.
Men don't either.
Right.
So, You gotta know what we're getting ourselves into these days. But they got it messed up now where a lot of these young guys, man, it's hard. I ain't gonna say it's hard for them because they got the internet now, but it ain't nothing like it was when we was coming up. We can just, make a phone call or go out in the street and meet somebody or sit down at a restaurant or whatever. It ain't none of that now. It's just straight FaceTiming and texting, and then the text game so fucked up they don't even text a whole conversation. They just type in words and abbreviate every damn thing.
Right, like WYD. What are you doing? What are you doing?
They ain't got time to even type how you feeling. How you feeling today? They just, hey, what you doing? You know what I mean?
You're right.
Damn, motherfucker, you didn't ask me how I was doing this morning. You just called my phone, what I'm texting my phone, what I'm doing. Ain't got the nuts to call. Just
right.
Gonna text. Just gonna text. That's coward to me.
Yeah. Then that shows the art of conversation has died. You can say all this on the text and formulate it in a text, but you see someone in person, you get all bubble guts and all that. No, how's it going? Well, whatever you got on today, you looking real nice. You looking really unusually fit today. Anything simple, or man, he bullshit in the line, or whatever it may be, wherever you may be at. Speak on whatever's going on within that particular environment.
Right. Yeah, they want you to get on live now and go to their Facebook account and all that, and Instagram and all that now and talk to you. They don't want to sit down and conversate like they supposed to do.
Right.
That's a lot of what's going on now. Just that they lost communication of trying to conversate.
Mm-hmm.
I can just pick the phone, but I can just call, I can just text. You know what I mean? They don't even want. It's hard for me to tell they lady not that they love them, they'll just text it to them. I love you. You know what I'm saying? They won't even tell them that.
Right. They'll send a heart emoji. That'd be it.
Right. Ain't no feeling. It ain't no feeling in texting nobody. You got to be able to call somebody and pick that phone up and say, "Hey, I love you. I'm just checking on you. How you doing today?" Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't let texting it don't have no soul behind it. You know what I mean?
But think about it like this, and I just brought it up. Goldie versus a new Cadillac. If you look on Goldie, it'll say Cadillac and it'll say Coupe de Ville, and it'll be all written out in script. But
right.
If you look at a Cadillac now, it'll be like, it'll just have a Cadillac emblem, and then it'll have XX, the 3 digits, whatever model that is, the 3 letters, and that it won't. It ain't even called a whatever no more, Fleetwood or a DeVille or anything like that. It's all abbreviated. So people are going along with how the world is. Oh well, everything is rushed and abbreviated. No, some things you still gotta keep old fashioned, stick to the script with. But you going along with everything's all microwave, and you think you're gonna get microwave results when it comes to things that then traditional.
Right. It ain't nothing the same. It ain't nothing the same no more like it used to be. And we can be a witness and attest to that. We've seen all the good shit go. You know what I mean?
Right.
We've seen all the good shit go, man. Everything that we had that was good, that would have lasted a long time. Those old cars and a lot of the stuff that they made, the antiques and stuff that lasted a long time, shit don't last long no more, man.
Right.
You gotta constantly keep spending money to keep some maintenance and keep something going, because it ain't what it was.
Right. I was gonna say, you kind of far from the mic. I could hardly hear you, Will.
All right, hold on, let me turn this off. Hold on. I got this other device going. I had the car running.
Oh, okay.
Get it down?
Yeah. Now let me see. Bro said that's why movies are not as good as the older ones. They rush to make them. Look at the new Star Wars. It was rushed and didn't have any new elements to enjoy it. Yeah.
A lot of that stuff, man, it's It's water whoop now, man. We don't get what we supposed to get right now. It's over. All that's gone.
Right.
Those days gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, unless we get some artists, or we get some filmmakers and some people that's, you know, on our level or whatever, you know, can think back to what it used to be like and how good it was back then. Those days gone.
Right. Because that's another way you can look at it. Film. It used to be when they filmed movies, it was on actual film. So they had a budget for, you know, however much film they purchased. If they keep going over, going over it, they got to keep buying more film. But now, you know, you can just dump the files and just keep doing it, and versus I got to get this right because, you know, we're running out of budget and it's gonna cost more. So I'm gonna make sure I go over my lines more clear and concise. Well, now it's like you can fuck up as many times you want. We're gonna do about 30 or 50 takes. Out of whatever those takes, we're gonna run with this, you know. So it's like that type of self pressure is gone now.
Right. You know, it's some of that stuff is for good, but for the most part of it, it's like it's just like the CDs in the iTunes now. You know, it ain't tangible no more. You can go out there and spend that money and get that CD and hold that CD for a long time, and you're able to look at it and, you know, open it and read the content in, and, you know, but now you just got to go on iTunes or whatever, and then, you know, it's on your phone now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and just think the progression in that, you know, like you said, it went from holding the actual CD to, you know, going to iTunes and, you know, buying the song or whatever. Now it's just streaming. Okay, this amount of money will come out your bank account every month, and you get whatever you want. No, I don't want that. I want to own the actual physical copy. But then people that been conditioned to it all, so you want to. No, it's going in a direction that is.
See, back then it meant something because it was tangible.
Right.
When you had those old 45 records and, you know, those 8-track tapes and all that was you can look back on that and hold that in your hand. That was a part of history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a time capsule. We know that. You know, if I had this antique for, like you said, Goldie, for 50 years, that's a time capsule. You know what I mean?
Right.
But nowadays they just got shit. Nowadays just come and go. Don't nothing stay like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't tangible no more. They got everything computerized and digitalized. You know, so a lot of the stuff that we had back in the days, we still had it now. It'd be worth a whole lot of money, but just because of how it's set up now. You know what I mean?
Right. Because think about it like this. To reproduce Goldie right now, you know how much that will cost because it's all steel.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, that's a pretty penny there. Especially if she's in mint condition and top shape.
Right.
Yep, that's a pretty penny. Tell you that much. But the smaller things, even the dolls and some of the stuff that I be seeing, man, that we had back in the days and back in the time, that stuff is classic and antique, is worth money now.
Right.
When we got it back then, it was like nothing to us, you know what I mean? But now, we ain't able to get it no more, and that shit means something now. Like, damn,
mm-hmm.
You know. It's a big difference when you're able to put your hand on something and you ain't able to put your hand on it and touch it. It's like that old Polaroid film and that camera, whatever. Where you take that picture and that, you know, if the film come out right then, you shake it in your hand a few times and your pictures start coming through.
Right.
You know, now you got all the pictures on your phone. You got to go, you know, get it printed off and all that, which it look better and it show better and it lasts longer, but at the same time, it ain't what it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
It ain't what it was. The feeling gone out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The emotion gone out of it. So, yeah, they can change a whole lot of stuff up on them, man.
Mm.
A lot of stuff the teenagers nowadays will never know about.
Right.
They wouldn't know nothing about no shit. Yeah, they wouldn't know too much about nothing right about now with all the technology they got going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't hook no cable up or nothing, no battery cable or no cable TV, none of that. All they know is straight Wi-Fi internet right now.
Right. You got a Wi-Fi connection? You got a Wi-Fi connection?
They don't know nothing about no turning no cable and twisting the cellophane on the damn TV to get the channel straight, and you know, they don't know nothing about that. Shit.
Bootleg electricity and all that. Shit.
Yep. Hey, remember the remote controls had a damn card on when they first came out? The remote control TVs and shit had a card hooked to them still.
Yep. I remember that.
Before they became wireless, the shit still had a card hooked, so you just could go real far with.
Mm-hmm.
Like the phone, like the damn telephone card.
Right.
You can get a 100-foot telephone cord and go all through the house.
then you thought you was doing something when you had the little radio antenna cordless phone and things that had all the extra static and everything.
Yeah. You thought we had something then. And that technology, man, and that's just the course of 20 years, 25 years. That it's been changed so rapid.
Right.
You know. Like I say, for a kid 20 years old don't know nothing about what we had to go through. You know.
Get a page from somebody. You try to find the nearest payphone. Like, hey, what's going on? Who hit me from here?
I'm telling you, I ain't even seen a payphone in I don't know how long now.
Right.
And you can see them joints everywhere you look around. You can see a payphone. Not no more. That's crazy though, in the way like, dang man, the payphone's gone.
Right.
The payphone's gone, everything.
And what's so crazy? Well, not everybody has a cell phone. I think a payphone is good for emergency purposes. Like, man, I just had an accident. You know, can someone get out here or something like that?
Yeah. And then look at the house phone. It's damn near obsolete.
Right.
It ain't too much longer for the landline be gone. Seems like that's the last of the last, the landline. They get rid of that landline. It's over with for that part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Cadillac said, man, we missed some few texts, a few chats. He said, Lowe said, yeah, you right, Rick, but some just want a blunt or a drink, laugh out loud. And then he said, I think social media can separate a lot of relationships. It sure can. It sure can. Hell yeah, I done seen that personally. That social media a motherfucker, man. Some can't type full words because they can't spell. Many of those schools didn't teach good grammar. Cell phones or dildos, LOL.
Hell no.
This all low talking. He said, also, DMS. He said, I still remember payphones and blow up dogs. What the F? He said, LOL, that old fashioned. My people still got an old and a track bar. What that is? An old and a...
Maybe it might mean 8-track.
Oh, yeah, 8-track bar. Yeah. He said, yep, real talk, LOL. Yep. So, hell yeah, man. Damn, Low, I wish you would have called in all that damn texting you did.
Right, he done put in a hell of work.
You must be in the club, but you can't call in. I'm just teasing, though. I'm glad you in here, though, bro.
Right.
I'm just teasing. But yeah, man, that technology done changed a whole lot of stuff, man. Like, it's crazy. I would have never thought I'd see this day the way it's going now.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't expect for this if I was young and trying to look into the future or whatever. I wouldn't know. I would not have had a clue. You know. He said they can't spell full words because they can't type because they can't spell. But hell, they got the damn they got help on the damn phone. They help you spell.
Lowe said, just trying to keep my fingers warm, just came back from outside. Yeah. We in the colder climates.
Yeah, pretty nippy, huh?
Hmm.
Low, goddamn low. He's from Ohio, ain't he?
Yup, Ohio.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I know he probably cold up that mug.
Hmm.
What's the temperature up there right about now? Like -19 or some crazy shit?
Ain't no negatives today. Let me see. What is the temp right now? 17 degrees.
Man,
It's still cool.
it's 50 where I'm at. 50 degrees on the head with no wind blowing.
You trying to rub it in.
He said cold as shit, LOL. Yeah, it's cold, man. I couldn't imagine that, but I wouldn't want to be in it.
Right. I mean, long as you got the right kind of coats and gloves and hats, it's
Yeah.
somewhat all right. But once you hit them Arctics, all that's out the window.
Dang, man, that's crazy, man. That's the temperature where you at, Rick.
Yeah, 17 degrees. Yup.
Wee. God, I got cold just thinking about that. I know you got a garage though. You got all your cars in though, probably, right?
Garage. Yup. But I mean, long as your heat work, I mean, you good maneuvering through all this,
You got to shovel snow every day.
Not every day. Because you figure, think about it like this. It snow and then the sun come out and then it starts melting,
Oh, yeah. Dang. Yeah, that's crazy, but it's that time of the year, so it is still winter time, so.
Yeah, but I'm glad we're coming in a year where, at least around here, it start changing and, the snow will start going away and it'll start warming back up.
Mm-hmm. But how warm do it get up? How hot do it get in the summertime up there? It get pretty warm? Or?
Yeah, it get hot. We be having some heat waves in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
It do get hot.
Y'all don't be in the hundreds or no shit like that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We be reaching in the hundreds. We having heat indexes of 112 and things like that.
Oh, okay. So you feeling it like we feel it then on that tip.
Right.
It'd be so hot down there, motherfucker, like your skin from the ball off of you.
Huh.
Yeah, it ain't no joke, man, that weather, man. He said it's almost spring, though.
Yeah.
I know. It's taking this merely time right about now.
I remember this was back in, let me think, had to be 92. I was down in Orlando. And it was raining. And I'm like, I ain't never felt hot rain. I mean, it was, usually when it rains, it cools off. But when I was down there, I'm like, damn, this rain is hot. I ain't never felt hot rain. That shit was weird as hell.
Yeah, you have to burn up down here, man. Hell, I ain't about 3 or 4, maybe about 5 or 6 hours away from Orlando. And it's out, like I say, it's tropical down here. It still get hot, man.
Huh.
It was almost, let me see. Now, it was about 55 to 60 degrees today, though. But now, we're supposed to have warmer temperatures coming next upcoming weeks or whatever. So, yeah, we'll probably be seeing that 80-degree weather in about the next 2 or 3 weeks. Be 80, 90 degrees.
Huh.
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
It gets so hot down here, boy, you can't even breathe.
Whew.
When you walk outside, it just got there and give you a nice warm hug.
All that humidity and stuff, man.
Yep. It's like, and then it's like still air, man. When that wind ain't blowing, it's like still air. It's just sitting there, just like nothing. Like, be praying for a breeze. Yep. So it's crazy how he said we had a lot of summer too, but this winter ain't been that bad. But it's just cold as fuck today. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't really had too many cold days down here. We'll get some normally sometime, but we ain't been really having none this year. Only thing really make it cold is that wind when that wind blows.
Right.
Other than that, it's bearable, I'm sitting outside of my car right now. I ain't got the heat or nothing on. I'm just sitting out in the motherfucker, feel pretty good. But now if I step outside, I might have to put a little jacket or something on. But I got winter clothes that I don't even put on because it don't get cold enough for me to put them on. I'm like, damn. Yep.
Hey, but I'm glad people done came in and liked the actual live stream. Hey, if you haven't had a chance to like it, like it. Hey, if you're feeling like you want to call in and hey, scroll through the chat. The hotline's still there. You can hit the hotline or add a comment or something.
Yep. Hit that thumbs up button, like and subscribe if you're new coming in. We just bouncing around right about the night, but we always have something interesting to talk about. If you just coming in and you think like right now it might be going a little slow for us or whatever, hey, catch some of those replays that Rick done did and we done put out there. So.
Right. Yeah, because yesterday was a topic. The topic was karma, but how we do, yeah, we'll cover the topic, but we'll go into something else. But what's going on is usually we're talking about, things that may be happening in life, may be happening in the news, on the world stage, like that. So it's kind of like a freestyle, but yet we still we have a direction to go still.
Right. Well, I'm trying to see who else out there in them because Lola only one feel like he coming.
Yeah.
And then, bro.
Unless everybody done fell asleep and they phones and tablets is just still open. I'll say it like this. I done fell asleep on my own program, and you bear witness to that.
Yep.
So it happens.
Yep. It happens. It does happen. So, I didn't get a chance to go on the page today or anything to see what was going on for us, what new media might have came out of what was going on today. So I know I seen where Boosie was talking about, where he said something about Boosie was going off about reparations and all that stuff. So he was on this rant talking about reparations and, a lot of stuff on that issue. And I ain't really done seen nothing else.
Yeah, the last thing I seen with Boosie when he was talking about, or when he said they kicked him out of one of them Planet Fitnesses or whatever.
Yeah, he came out on this. He did a live stream or something. I guess yesterday he was talking about. He was pissed off talking about reparations. Which he got every right to talk about it. So,
right.
I ain't never checked. I didn't really get off into it, and I ain't go too far off into it to see exactly what he said or whatever. But he was going off for a few minutes. And then I ain't get a chance to look at nothing else, no new content that they might have had, other than that Master P thing. He's supposed to have signed that deal with I forgot who it was, but he got essentially he got this. I think he got these new jerseys out there for the New Orleans Pelicans or whatever.
Okay.
The jerseys and the shoes, the money items, and he was putting some of that stuff out there. He just did a business deal with, I forgot who it was, but they're supposed to be bringing some of that no limit gear to the NBA market or whatever. So yeah, I see that Tyson podcast, man. He had Sugar Ray on there yesterday. I didn't even watch it. I got to go back and watch it.
Okay.
On that Mike Tyson podcast.
Yeah. The smoke box or I forget. Hot boxing.
Hot boxing with Mike Tyson. Yeah. He always has some pretty good, I like old Mike Tyson, man. He keep it real, man.
Right.
For the most part of it, Tyson give it to you raw, and he stay getting high.
Right.
Stay smoking, boy. Yep. I think I might look at that tomorrow. Him and Sugar Ray Leonard, see what they were talking about. Did you ever check that? What's the name out? Read that Sly Stone and that Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that was some straight coon shit, wasn't it?
It sure was.
He was deflecting everything Muhammad Ali put out there. Seems like he was trying to make a joke or a mockery out of everything. I was like, this dude crazy right here, man. He could sit his ass down. You know.
I think later in life, dude ended up smoking crack and all that.
Yeah, he was high then. You can tell he was fucked up then. You know what I mean? He was like out of it. But Muhammad Ali still was patient and humble with him. He didn't do him bad at all. He still had time out to talk to him and try to keep him straight.
Right.
He said Lowe said diplomats got a new jersey for the New York Knicks, and then Lowe said he said again Cameron and Jim Jones. Well, I ain't been too much on that Jim Jones lately. Him or Cameron. I used to listen to him back in the days, but I ain't really been on to him lately.
Yeah, it's like that time has passed.
Yeah, I don't know what they got going on now. I guess they just probably trying to stay relevant or whatever.
Yeah, I remember. Matter of fact, Famo, he thought when that whole Dipset thing was big, he thought Jim Jones owned all that. I'm like, no, Cameron was the one behind all that.
Yeah, you would have thought Jim Jones owned it at first, the way it was, put out there. But when you do your homework, you'd be surprised. Cameron, he wasn't, and then he wasn't just putting himself out there like he was the, owner or nothing like that.
Right.
He wasn't even playing the forefront like that. So that's how it always be though. A lot of those people that had the upper hand, you might not, just like Baby and Manny, you know what I'm saying? Manny Fresh and Baby.
Right.
Manny was behind a whole lot of shit. We just thought Baby was behind it, but it was Manny.
Mm-hmm.
They was behind a lot of stuff. So we might have thought it was all about Baby, but it wasn't all about Baby.
Right. Now, Lowe said, I said that because you said something about jersey deals. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be a good move. I ain't knocking it up like that. I'm glad they did. Step up to the plate or whatever. So it's all good.
Right.
Yeah. I'm glad to see the brothers trying to, pull together and do something with the league or whatever. Did you see that Monique interview, Reek?
She got another one?
When she did an interview yesterday, the day before yesterday, she did an interview on Dr. Boyce Watkins' channel.
Oh, okay.
Channel. And she was talking about she got what is it, HBO or not HBO? What's the other one?
Netflix.
Not Netflix. Ain't that? Damn. Showtime or HBO or something. She got a comedy special or something coming out on one of them channels.
Okay.
She back on the move again, and she was still doing what she always do, calling out Oprah and Gayle.
Right.
Yeah, Showtime. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she back on the move again. I seen that yesterday.
So what do you think about the apologies?
They bullshit.
Right.
Somebody talked to his mama and all that bullshit, man. Come on, man. You been making gangster music for 30 years, man. Your mama would have been saying something about that shit years ago. That's all it took for you to come back and apologize.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody had to talk with his mama, but I heard that P. Diddy and some more people had called him and told him that he had, they kind of put a little pressure on him, I heard.
Hey, because they're a part of a certain society. They got to all keep each other in line.
You gotta clean that up. You can't be doing that. Like you said earlier, if we didn't sit down at the table and discuss this, or you say that we gonna start this, I'm gonna say this, and then you would act this way. If we didn't sit at that table and do that, then somebody had to come back. Somebody had to reach out to him and call him and tell him, hey man, I understand how you feel, but you crossed the line or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just them people in the hierarchy that step in and know, put him in his place. That's all I can see. He ain't never apologized about nothing else. All the other stuff he was said and did through all his music and everything else. You know.
Right.
Where was your mom? Where was your mama at 25 years ago when you was hollering bitches ain't shit for hoes and tricks and all that shit?
Right.
Now you say bitch one time, then all of a sudden your mama got to sit down and talk to you, and you got to come back and apologize. Oh, get up out of it with that bullshit.
Right. You headed towards 50 years old. Come on, man. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, his mama talked to him and yeah, right. And goddamn Malik stepped down on his ass. Told him to get his mind right. You got Viacom on the table and all these folks on the table that's feeding you, man. You don't want to lose none of that money. You better clean this up and apologize, man. It can go real bad for you.
Right.
You know, like you said, that's all they is. They just actors. That's all. They ain't hard like they used to be no more. They ain't hard no more, man.
Right.
They broke. They broke.
Yeah, they've been living that glamorous life, too long.
They scared to lose money, man.
That's what it is.
When people get up in them places, man, they don't want to. They think where they came from and how fucked up they really was, and they like, man, I'll do anything not to be broke again. You know what I mean? They'll lose their morals and everything just to keep them being broke. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if they could have all that shit, I want my integrity and my manhood. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But look at it, in this world, it proves to you it doesn't matter if you got money. If they want you out the way, they're gonna get you out the way.
That's right. Yeah, they didn't want to. He didn't want to press that issue too much. He seen the trouble that was coming ahead, and I believe that he just put brakes on and backpedaling, and he had to swallow that shit up. Because if he was in. And to me, I think that his apology may have been sincere. It may have been. I don't know. I can't speak for how a man feels in his heart.
Right.
But at the same time, if you apologize, you've been on 2 or 3 different outlets or whatever, and you apologize, and ain't nobody else apologize. What the hell you keep on apologizing for?
Right.
Ain't nobody else came back and said, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Said what I said. They ain't apologizing.
But you know who he's apologizing to? Let's be real. He's apologizing to them sponsors.
That's it. It's bigger than what we think it is.
Right.
Cause man, that power and influence, it takes a hold of a lot of the best of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they get that money, man. And they don't want to let that money go, and they'll do all they can to keep them pennies coming in.
Right. But think about it like this: if you're really truly in the hundreds of millions, why do you gotta apologize? You standing on enough where you should be straight, if that's what you really have.
But they can't, cause they know that they can be unplugged real soon and real quick.
Huh.
That's the difference when you dealing with millions and millions of dollars. It can easily be took from you. Just like they give it to you, they'll take it from you too. So you know what I mean? The money that his money and our money might be different. You know what I mean? His money been controlled and sponsorship and contracts, and where a free man with a little money ain't got to worry about nothing. He can do what he want to do.
Right. That makes me think back to with Wesley Snipes situation. Like, he's wealthy.
Yeah.
Tax. Your tax preparer did your taxes wrong. Well, I got the money to pay it. Nah, you just got to go to prison. Well, huh?
Right. Yeah. And then it was so crazy about Wesley Snipes because Wesley Snipes overpaid his taxes. He didn't owe no money. He overpaid, you know what I'm saying, money. And they sent him to prison because he overpaid. And he said he wasn't gonna try to straighten it. I said he sent him to prison because he overpaid his taxes. They ordered him because he overpaid. He wasn't that he underpaid. He owed no money. He overpaid. So it seemed like to me they should have gave him some money.
Right.
They should have gave him some of his money back because he overpaid his taxes. You know what I mean? But now you got Ronald Isley them. When they went for that, they was like, shit, they ain't got the money and they ain't gonna pay it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know.
So look, you don't got it, you're paying. If you overpay it, we don't like that either. You're setting a bad example. You're still going to prison. I'm like, guys, you can't win it either way.
He overpaid. Still with the jail. They was trying to make him say something about 16, 17 million or something. He said he wasn't going to pay no more money or something about that went on. He's like, just go ahead and give me the time. That's how he ended up getting the little 3 years that he got, or whatever that was he got. I think 3 years.
Right, but I also heard something with Ron Isley where he kind of did, you know, his brother's kids wrong, because, you know, one of his brothers passed and he was collecting the money, you know, out of the royalties, and he wasn't paying it to his kids. I'm like, man, you can't do that, man. How you gonna hold your brother's royalties? You supposed to give that to his heirs.
Yeah, you're a real scumbag if you do that, man.
Right.
You got to give them kids give them kids their money, man. Now, Lowe came back in and said that's what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, that was Jersey he was talking about. And then he said exactly, then he said, that's how some end up on unsung, LOL.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yep. You ain't lying about that. Unsung artists. Yeah, that apology junk. It just went a little too far to me. It got to the point to where it's overrated now. You know. So it don't even seem like it's, you know. And you don't apologize, man. Apologize one time and let that be. Let your apology be your apology. Don't keep on going back trying to apologize.
Right.
You know, that makes shit seem like it's something else in the making.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But what's so crazy? They plaster them across the media like, okay, this is what, like almost like how they do with politics. Oh, well, black folks will follow this person because no, I'm not following nobody. I'm making the moves in my life for what I need to make. Not, okay, this person done said this, I need to, you know, follow after what he say. No, that person ain't God to me. Do y'all Caucasian people do that? No, you don't. Well, let me take that back. Some of you may do that, but for the majority, y'all don't do that either. So don't try to make it seem, but like back in the day, you listen to Jesse Jackson and no, I don't. They don't speak for me.
That's right. It's funny how they throw rocks and hide their hands, and then they cry to victim. You know. Now Gail started that shit. Snoop reacted to it. Then she want to cry victim, like somebody did something to her.
Right.
She started it. You know, she started the whole thing. She started. And now when somebody speak out and they disagree with her, then she gotta play victim. You know. And then now everybody's supposed to take your side because of you the victim now.
Right.
One little word, the B word. Somebody call you a bitch or whatever now, and that's all it focus on, just that little one little word. Snoop wrong. He shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's all right for him to call, you know, people that are not of no notoriety bitches. That's okay. Just don't call me that. Man, get out of here.
Right. Right. And just that one. Ain't like he put a name on. He was talking to that one person. He wasn't talking to everybody.
Right.
So they just flipped that around and made it seem like he was being offensive towards everybody when it wasn't. He just had an issue with what she said.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke out his emotions, you know what I'm saying, the way he felt and what he was going through at the time. You know, he a better man than me because I damn sure wouldn't apologize.
Right.
I would have cussed their ass some more and called her some more. Right.
In person. Not over no video Instagram thing. In person. Just like you took the pictures with them in person.
Mm-hmm. See, we gotta stop. We gotta start holding them people accountable and stop them right in their tracks when they start trying to degrade us and pull us down and kill a black man off instead of trying to bring up allegations and stuff. We got to stop that kind of stuff, man.
Right.
It's up to us to do it right then because we see we ain't got nobody else that's gonna stand up for us. Everybody else, in that little league or whatever, they already so pretty much bought and paid for.
Mm-hmm.
They scared to lose. They don't want to lose their money. They got to feed their families and stuff, and they scared. They just scared. They don't want to go back no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'd be willing to give my life up and everything else to stand on what I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the big old difference. You know what I'm saying? When they get that money, they get their control, and they ain't able to, to speak how they want to speak, so they being muffled, or they up under that gag rule, the gag order, where they can't say so much stuff or can't help nobody, they can't do that.
Right.
So, a lot of them just sold us out. We think they good for, but they sold us out. They only out for themselves.
I say this, it done slowed down. Either people done been passing out from drinking because it's Friday, or they done fell out from working a long work week. But I'm glad the people that done came in, and I'm speaking to everybody that's catching the replay. I'm glad that y'all's tuning in. They might have spin-wheeled you out, or they sent a notification too late where you think you're coming to chime in and this is the replay. Well, listen to the replay, enjoy it just like if you were catching it live, and catch us again, because I think it's right about time to bail out, because ain't nobody really calling in. I mean, yeah, we got low in here, but we started off with a few other people that was up in here and kind of done tapered off.
Yeah, it's Friday. It might be one of them busy nights or whatever. So I'm glad everybody came in and came in and said what's up and stopped by, dropped in or whatever. I was just trying to